stars so they can't prove it. Most stars foolish, full of gas, useless, pushing bad influence. Wonder what happened to them. They say hurt people, guess that is proven. They put on a mask to mass feelings, fill a universe with mass ceilings. Most people not even tapping in. All stars just gotta grab it within. That's what's happening. God bless you like a nap booking. A vessel just wrapped to him. It'll get you massive wins. Only thing ever different between me and you, I dream, imagine them. Manifestation, not magic, it's a patient when you work and add the wins.
I'm fine, feeling blue, nothing new, all is dark, but I still shine. My mind ain't a mood, 'cause the moon calls me out in the nighttime.
I pretty much said my face. I need my face to be clear.
Okay, so your face over any moves that you have?
Probably my shooting motion, and my jumping ability.
If you were gonna select a perfect My Team, with you included, you had to pick 4 other players, past or present. Who are you picking?
Curry at the point guard, shooting guard Michael Jordan, small forward me, Tim Duncan at the power forward, and center Hakeem Olajuwon.
A lot of people don't select Tim Duncan. I think for how great he is, I was just about to say he's underrated.
Underrated.
But he's like one of the best power forwards of all time.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
The Jazz coming down the tunnel earlier, ready to do battle on their home floor. The beautiful, dramatic setting here in Salt Lake City, Utah becomes apparent when you get a look at the aerial shot of the surroundings. Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for this NBA presentation. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Doris Burke. Also joining us from the sidelines, David Aldridge. DA, it's all yours.
Kevin, thank you. Kevin Durant is a champion, but he said, growing up, I never thought about titles. I just wanted to be the best player I could be. When I got to the league, I was listening to all the noise, and it was taking control of my mind. For me, mentally, I have to just focus on my craft. Guys, the results have flown since then.
Clearly. David, thank you. A lot of experience on the floor tonight, Greg. How does that shape what we're about to see, do you think?
Well, Kevin, guys are going to play smart, and they're going to be in position to make plays. So this could come down to just who makes more of the big shots.
So the Nets starting 5. Durant is out there with Ben Simmons. Then it's Kyrie Irving. Then there's Andre Drummond. And it's Curry in at the 2-guard spot. And for the Jazz, Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2-guard. Gobert is out there with Bogdanovich. And it's O'Neal in at the 3 spot. Now Conley. He takes it in, and he makes good on the layup.
Well, Mike Conley, slight of frame, but the intention is there and finishes with contact.
Out to the right wing, and Drummond kicks to Irving. Off target from outside. Conley against Irving, and it's Conley penetrating off with the layup. And Simmons has got the ball here for Brooklyn. Here's Curry. Gobert with the block. And so the ball out of bounds. Gobert touched it last. His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile 1 block.
And making a statement right away, letting them know they won't get any easy ones when he's around.
Irving passes to KD. Shoots from 8. That's good on the jump shot.
Well, we know Kevin Durant can score from all 3 levels. That one, a chippy for him.
against Irving. Stolen by Durant. In the corner, Simmons with it. Back to KD. He feeds it to Drummond. Out to KD. They get the rebound. Tries again. And it's Drummond missing.
Well, this is the kind of shot we've come to expect him to make. He's got to be upset with that one.
And then Mitchell at the dunk.
Boy, if he's got momentum, you better step back. Donovan Mitchell on his way to the cup.
Just over a minute and a half played here in this one. Outside Curry. The Nets working the ball around now. The three from KD. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 of 3 so far.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
O'Neal misses.
You will have to finish harder than that if you want to convert in traffic.
I find it really interesting to talk to KD about his origins. Says every memory he had growing up involved basketball. Skip prom and stuff like that. He was just focused on the game.
And Bogdanovich throws it down.
Well, to me, it's critical that Mitchell continue to focus on hitting the guys who are open. We know he can score the ball.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Irving passes to Drummond. And there's the block. Just stops it cold and takes possession. Mitchell with it. Two free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Andre Drummond picks one up. And Durant grew up in a tough environment. We all know that. Basketball, Greg, was the only way out.
As it has been for so many NBA players, you feel bad for guys with great talent who get derailed along the way. It takes so much hard work and discipline and luck just to have a chance at making it.
Shooting 2.
And the first one drops.
And they call him Spider because of that long wingspan. 6'10" at present, but standing 6'1". Mitchell needs that to compete defensively at that shooting guard position.
Good on both. And we know what Mitchell can do offensively. But, Greg, how do you evaluate his defensive game?
And Kevin, without question, there's room for improvement. I'd say he's probably below average, but he has the tools that if he tightens up that part of his game, look out.
And the first timeout called of the game for Brooklyn.
Trying to snap them out of this little slump.
Just feels like the basket is looking awfully small to them right now. They're having a hard time getting anything to fall.
Now, here is Irving. And good that time.
Well, the ability to score at all 3 levels makes Kyrie Irving a near impossible check. Good luck, fellas.
Now the pass to Bogdanovich. Banked in off the glass.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
To the inside, Simmons. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in.
When you think of Seth Curry, you're thinking shooting. But there, what a pretty pass to find the open man.
And Bogdanovich throws it down.
And the definition of teamwork right there on that alley-oop.
And, Greg, what about the finish? Bringing it down with some thunder. Yeah. Curry looking around. Conley against Irving. The shot will not fall. Good work defensively by Conley. To the wing on the left. And Gobert hits to O'Neal. Pass to Conley. 6 on the shot clock. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Curry with it. He's picked up by O'Neal. And Drummond throws it down.
A huge target on alley-oops. Throw it towards Drummond, and he'll take care of the rest.
Inside. And Bogdanovich throws it down.
Well, the coach loves this kind of ball movement. Anytime you create something inside the free throw line, you know it's a good look.
Nets trail by 3. Outside Curry. Second chance effort, and there's the nice layup by Drummond. Drummond's got his second basket.
And that's 280 pounds crashing the glass. Drummond bullying his way there on that second chance bucket.
Now here's Gobert. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Conley against Irving. Conley into the lane. That one, no good. And it's the Nets taking it the other way. Curry with a wide open look. That's good. And a nice assist from Durant.
Well, you cannot let Seth Curry have room to shoot on the perimeter. You are asking for trouble.
Drummond working against Conley. Outside Bogdanovich. Back to Conley. To the middle. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. And that's now 10 points for Bojan Bogdanovich.
How about 5 straight made from the field to start?
Irving passes to Drummond. And it's Drummond with the jam.
Well, Kyrie Irving has such a good sense of when his teammates are going to create an opportunity, and he puts the pass on time and on target.
Now, here's Mitchell. Back to Bogdanovich. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. To the paint. Here's Drummond. The rebound by the Jazz. Gobert's got 5 rebounds tonight. The drive by Mitchell. And he makes that one. Mitchell's got 6 points.
This is Mitchell at his absolute best. Driving, attacking, putting all the pressure on the defense.
Now a timeout called by Brooklyn.
All right, fans, get on your feet.
The Nets making a switch here. Aldridge is checked in.
Now in the lineup for the Nets.
For Brooklyn, they've gone 50% from the field in the first quarter, 8 of 16. And here's Irving. Outside, KD. His 3-pointers off the mark. The Jazz on offense. Here's Mitchell, and then Mitchell at the dunk.
The athleticism of Donovan Mitchell, 6'3", but boy, can he get off his feet.
Brooklyn trailing. Now here's Curry. Passes to Irving. Looking for Aldridge. He gets it there. And Aldridge slams it in.
Ooh, I guess he didn't appreciate getting scored on that last trip.
I guess not. He threw it down right on top of him.
And this is a shot he can definitely make, and the defense not a factor at all.
That one goes in.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Irving's gone 50% so far. 2 of 4 shooting. Bogdanovich inside. Simmons is there. Bogdanovich finds Conley. From outside, off the mark.
This has not been a good period for this guy. Out of sync, not letting the game come to him. He's got to settle down and make shots.
Here's Aldridge. Second shot opportunity, and he lays it up and in. And the Nets lead by 4.
Oh, dominant move by Aldridge on the glass. Just manhandling the defender and then finishes strong. And offensively right now, each team getting what it wants.
Yeah, this is already a high-scoring game, but we knew that was a possibility coming into this one.
And the Nets with possession here, following the bucket by the Jazz. Durant down low, defended by Gobert. No good, shot missing. And it's Mitchell with the ball for the Utah Jazz. Drives to the hoop, and it's Mitchell with the jam.
I'll tell you, when Donovan Mitchell starts to cook, you might as well sit back and enjoy the show.
Here's Irving. to KD. And the call will be against LaMarcus Aldridge. That is his first foul of the game.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Eric Pascal, he's checked in for Utah. Jordan Clarkson comes in for O'Neal. Joe Harris is checked in for Brooklyn. Now Conley. In the corner, it's Clarkson. Always going up for the alley-oop here. And slam dunk by Pascal.
Absolutely the prettiest play in basketball, executed to perfection.
I don't think you'd get an argument there. Everybody loves the alley-oop. Now, here is Irving. Over Gobert. Irving can't hit. Utah trailing here. Mitchell finds Conley. Back to Mitchell. Pocket four. Driving in. And it's Mitchell with the jam. A lot of give and take between these sides early.
And both teams look like they came to play. We should have a good one.
Brooklyn's gone 3 of 6, 50% from deep so far tonight. Harris outside. Here's Irving. And misses it off the right side of the rim. Irving's gone 2 of 6 here tonight from the field. The drive by Mitchell. Here's Gobert. And it's sent back by KD.
Kevin Durant uses his length so well. And how about the timing to send that rejection back?
13 feet away. Offensive rebound. Here's Aldridge. Goes up again. Gobert with the block. And they recover it. No good. Not a friendly rim at all this trip down. Utah leading. Mitchell kicks to Gobert. The pass to Conley. 1:19 left in the first quarter. And he uses the glass on the layup. And the Jazz lead by 3.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
Irving with the ball. Conley picks him up. Outside, KD. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. KD's got 11 points.
Kevin Durant is a threat to shoot it as soon as the ball hits his hands. This guy incredible, relentless as a scorer.
Now, here's Clarkson. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. And it's sent back by KD.
And Kevin, they need to be consistent with their effort on the boards. You look at the box score, and they're at a definite disadvantage. As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
Here's Pascal. Kevin Durant picking up that last basket. Here's Conley. And the layup's good off the glass. Conley's got it all tied up now for the Jazz.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
KD against Clarkson. It's good. He's got 15.
Boy, there is an ease with which Kevin Durant plays the game. This guy knows I can score from anywhere right now.
Here's Conley. Lays it up and banks it in.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Some great action here early as we end the first quarter. Clark in the tie. Live from Vivint Smart Home Arena. You're watching 2K Sports. Well, Donovan Mitchell may get the spotlight, but he understands that he rises and falls with his team.
At the end of the day, I'm here to play basketball and be the best teammate and best player that I can be. I'm not trying to make this about me. This is team basketball. Like, at the end of the day, we're doing good things, and we just got to keep it up.
Mitchell is well liked, has a humility about him, Greg, despite his all-star status.
Hasn't let the endorsements or signature shoe deal go to his head. This guy sees the bigger picture.
And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And guys, what we've been watching with the Jazz, what are you guys seeing out?
Playing inside out in that first quarter led to some high percentage shots in the paint.
It is great when you can get that established early, because to me it opens up every other aspect of your game.
On the court right now, second quarter starting for the Nets. The post pair, Durant along with Griffin. Mills out there with Joe Harris. And it's Brown in at the small forward position. It's a chance now to catch up with the fourth member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the Brooklyn Nets are creating a fresh legacy. Kevin Durant says it's new energy. We're one of the first teams in Nets history where fans are expecting us to do good things. Basketball culture is deep in Brooklyn, and they're looking for a team to latch on to. Well, guys, it looks like they found a good one.
I agree, David. Thanks.
Just focusing on the task at hand, that's all you can do.
Boy, the tide is running one way and then shifts back in the other direction. I've lost count of how many lead changes we've had here tonight.
And what a great addition to the second unit up in Salt Lake with the Utah Jazz doors. Jordan Clarkson has really fit right in.
Well, he's fit in between the lines, and as importantly, he is so beloved in the locker room. This guy gets along with everybody on the team, and their time bonding in the Orlando bubble, I think, really just allowed him to come out of his shell. Just a genuine guy, and we know chemistry matters.
Now, here's Pascal. Clarkson with the ball. Looking for Pascal, he gets it there. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Boy, outstanding pass and execution. They'd love to see Clarkson do that on a consistent basis.
Nets trail by 3. And here is Durant. He's got 15. Pass to Brown. Now here's Mills. Over by Conley. And a miss there on the triple. For Utah, they've gone 3 of 4 from the floor here in the second quarter. Driving inside. Right side. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
That's his first personal foul.
In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Utah.
They pounded the ball inside in the first half, forcing the D to collapse, and that frees up the shooters going forward.
Another thing that's clear is that they're dialed in from mid-range, burying their jump shots here early on.
The Jazz making a switch here. Alexander Walker's checked in. And the Nets making a change here as well. Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Durant. Nets trail by 5. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Here's Claxton. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
Clarkson goes in. And he lays it straight in. Clarkson's got the lead up to 5 now for the Jazz.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Here's Harris. No good on the shot. A bit long that time. For Utah, they've gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to fall in the second quarter. Outstanding shooting. Here's Alexander Walker. And it's good. 2 points. Now it's a 7-point Jazz lead.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
And Whiteside sends it back. That's out of bounds. Brooklyn will retain possession. Bogdanovich is checked in for Eric Pascal. And the Nets also making a change. Seth Curry, he's checked in for Joe Harris. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in this second quarter of play. Claxton over to the left wing. And here's Mills from the arc. And he's good on the 3-ball.
3 points.
Mills has got 6 here in this quarter.
Textbook. Nice pass. Great catch. Even better finish.
Clarkson outside. Into the lane. And the dunk to finish it off. Beauty.
Well, Jordan Clarkson loves the offensive end, and he's in the flow on that drive. That's nice.
And it's Mills with the ball for the Brooklyn Nets. 6-point game. Passes it to Griffin. Good on the bucket.
And no one's ever questioned the desire. Griffin using his strength and explosiveness to make good on the second chance opportunities.
Now, here's Clarkson. He has 6. And there's the drive. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
I tell you can't get stops if you're unwilling to put in the work.
Here's Curry after the basket by Utah. Claxton the pass to Mills. Rebound by Alexander Walker. Jazz leading by 6. Outside Bogdanovich. Down low, here's Gay. That fall. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich.
Oh, they own the interior right now. 10 straight points coming from inside.
Curry against Clarkson. And here's Mills from the arc. And the Nets, another 3.
And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
And it's blocked. Pass to Claxton. Back to Mills. Kept alive.
Boy, defense nowhere to be found, and neither was his shot at that time.
There's the drive. It's deflected. Bogdanovich against Brown, and finished off by Brown.
What a find by Griffin. He's a lot more skilled as a passer than he gets credit for as far as power forwards go. He has terrific vision.
Here's Alexander Walker, and it's slammed in by Whiteside.
And he's just always an easy target on the alley-oop. With Whiteside's size and wingspan, it's just a matter of putting the ball up there where only he can go get it.
Here's Mills. Hassan Whiteside made his last basket. Griffin finds Curry. Here's Claxton. Back to Curry. Shot clock at 6. It's Brown on the wing. Ready by Bogdanovich.
It's all about the defense right there. Without that level of activity, he probably scores it.
And he comes up with the deuce. And now a 7-point Utah lead.
Yeah, that was the third straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
Now here's Mills. 9 points in the game so far. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Mills has got 11 points.
Well, individually, he is doing everything he can in this 12-minute session, but he's just not getting enough help.
Alexander Walker passes to Bogdanovich. Clarkson on the wing. Now here's Bogdanovich. He's guarded closer. Right side, and it's slammed in by Whiteside.
Well, this is the kind of pass that gets everyone excited. It's also how you build great team chemistry.
Mills passes to Brown. Driving the lane, softly drops in the floater.
Oh, perfect timing there to knock down the teardrop.
Here's Clarkson, and it's in. Basket number 6 for him thus far. He has only missed 2 shots from the floor.
Jordan Clarkson showing he's capable of finishing inside.
Outside Curry. Now here's Mills. He's got 11. Up top, Griffin. Over Whiteside. Utah with the rebound. Whiteside's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. The drive by Clarkson. And he throws it down hard with one hand.
Now, Jordan Clarkson can be a little bit streaky at times, but right now this guy is on fire.
Outside Griffin. Back to Mills. Outside Griffin. Here's the pass to Brown. And it's Hassan Whiteside with the rebound. Whiteside's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
I'll tell you, right now, these guys cannot be stopped.
Boy, it looks like their confidence is at an all-time high, just feeding off each other right now.
Timeout called, the Nets.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
And the question they're going to have to answer to me is it a problem with the scheme or is it a problem with matchups?
So Utah going with an almost entirely new group here. Gobert, he's checked in for Whiteside. O'Neal comes in for Rudy Gay. Mitchell, he's checked in for Clarkson. And Mike Conley subbed in for Nickeil Alexander-Walker. A big group substitution here for Brooklyn. Drummond's checked in for Griffin. Simmons comes in for Nicholas Claxton. Kevin Durant's checked in for Brown. And it's Kyrie Irving in for Patty Mills.
If you look at the leaders in rebounding, it's almost a sure thing that Drummond's name is going to be near the top of that list. That's
hammer it home! Hammer it home, baby!
That is authority right there.
It was. And now let's revisit that exceptional Mobile One block.
And that block might serve as a spark for this team. We'll see if it can ignite them.
Boy, terrific read. Kyrie Irving understands what the defense is giving him and takes advantage.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
1:58 left in the first half of the game. To the middle. And stolen by Irving. Curry is inside. Covered by Mitchell. Curry's shot is off. Utah leading by 9. Here's Conley. And he banks in the layup. Conley's got 10.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Outside Irving. Oh, the lob for Simmons. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
And how about the connection Simmons has with his guys? Once the lob is on its way, you know who's going to finish and stop.
Oh, and there's the alley-oop. And Bogdanovich throws it down.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. They double-team Curry. Here's Irving. Here's Drummond, and it's Drummond with the jam.
Aggressive defense. The battle with Drummond inside is a collision waiting to happen.
Here's Conley. 10 points for him. And it's Mitchell with the jam.
Guys, how often do you see an alley-oop designed for your guard? Donovan Mitchell defies explanation.
Nets trail by 11. Outside Irving. KD draws the double. The dish to Drummond. In the corner, Simmons with it. Hook shot. Count that bucket. He has 6.
And Kevin, they started the game shooting it so well. I'm surprised they haven't continued. They've got to get back to their strength.
Mitchell kicks to Conley. With the drive, makes it off the glass.
Well, Mike Conley has mastered pick and roll play and does such a good job making the right decisions.
KD, that's for 2. And so we wrap up the first half. Jazz lead by 11. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much. With Quinn Snyder, coach, great offense in the first half. What made it possible?
I think we're executing pretty well. Moving them around a little bit with some fakes. Guys are just playing aggressive as much as anything. But we get a few more stops.
It's been good so far, Coach. Thanks for your time. Back to you.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Donovan Mitchell was on fire in the first half. He had 18 points, 2 assists, and 2 rebounds. And Shaq, what did you think about what we saw from Utah?
The production they've gotten from their bench has been phenomenalistic. I don't know if that's a word, but it sounded good, Ernie. As we know, depth is important to any team's success. They're demonstrating that tonight. Who knows? They might get the starters to kick their hands. No one wants to be outshined.
And Kenny, what are your thoughts on Brooklyn?
The energy on D stood for disappointing. They were slow to rotate. Communication was bad. No effort. I mean, the intensity on that end of the floor, where it needs to be, was just not there.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. It's been one outstanding game from Donovan Mitchell.
And you know he's going to put up points every time out, but boy, he made it look so easy in that first half.
And let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. Bogdanovich out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's O'Neal in at the 3, the small forward. That's the group right now for Utah. The shot by KD, no good. And so Gobert will bring it up for the Jazz. They lead by 11, the largest margin of the game. To the paint. Great communication on the alley-oop.
See, this is something that I think Donovan Mitchell needs to keep working on. To me, his responsibility is to get his teammates going as much as himself.
Now Irving. Outside Durant. Bobbed up there for Drummond, and Drummond throws it down.
Boy, what wonderful vision. Kevin Durant with a picture-perfect pass. Woo-hoo.
Mitchell passes to Gobert. Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. And Bogdanovich throws it down.
And the pass there floated it up to the precise spot it needed to be.
And no messing around on the finish. He powers it through. Pass to KD. Fires from the line. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. KD's got 17 now.
Well, Kevin Durant's form, his release point, everything about his stroke is really impeccable.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
Brooklyn with the ball, trailing by 13. And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. Rudy Gobert may get overlooked, but his coach understands what he means to the Utah Jazz. Quinn Snyder says, his presence on the floor gives us a chance. He's our most important player as far as how he anchors our team. He's the foundation. Kevin, the way they win games, that's saying something.
He is a defensive player of the year multiple times. Phenomenal play. Thanks, D.A. Passes it to KD. Pass to Curry. Shot clock at 3. Another shot. Gobert with the block.
This is Gobert's specialty. Twice on the pipes from the Stifle Tower.
Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
Well, why did Donovan Mitchell win the dunk contest? Case in point right there.
We have got to see that sensational Mobile One block again.
And, guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest, going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
How about that strong defensive performance for this half's Mobile One block?
And a block like that sends a message, one that says we're not giving up this lead.
Timeout call, the Nets.
And looking to stop this run and get back on track.
Really needs to settle his guys down right now and get them refocused.
Here's Drummond. Here's Drummond looking to end the run. Gobert with the block.
This guy has not been a factor at all in this quarter, and it has hurt the team.
And it's Mitchell missing. Nets trail by 18. Shot from 16. Shot's good by Durant. Durant's got 19 points.
But Kevin Durant has the kind of handle and creativity to get by defensive players off the dribble drive. Nicely done.
Inside, it's stolen by Curry. Outside, KD. The 10-footer. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Curry's got 5 assists in the game. Jazz leading by 14. The drive by Mitchell. And the shot is good.
Gobert has a thin frame, but make no mistake, he is physical and he relishes contact.
Outside Irving. Here's Durant. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
That's his first personal foul.
And the great thing about Durant, he gives you a lot of everything.
Yeah, it goes way beyond being versatile. This guy is a great shooter, an elite historical scorer, rebounder, passer, shot blocker, one of the most complete players in the history of the game.
That's good from Durant.
Kevin Durant is an absolute nightmare for defenses. And if you're the opposing coach and he starts to take over, you've got to be thinking, what am I going to do with this guy?
Well, Marcus Aldridge, he's checked in for Drummond. And KD drops them both.
This is what makes him a challenge to stop. He will beat you from the floor, and he can also beat you from the line.
Outside Conley. To the inside. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. And now here comes Simmons.
There's no doubt Kyrie Irving has proven to be more active as a defender now. He has a good feel for when to go after steals.
Here's Conley, and that one drops for him. Conley's got 14 points.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Outside Curry. Back to Irving. This one for 3. Good, and Curry gets the assist. He's got 9.
As soon as Kyrie Irving crosses half court, you have got to guard him, and you've got to be balanced because this guy is an effective, dominant offensive presence.
O'Neal high post. Simmons is there. And stolen by Simmons. And there's the pass to Irving. Durant with it. Outside Curry. Outside for Simmons. 5 on the clock. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. Bogdanovich goes in.
How about the intensity of Bogdanovich? A superb dunk off the drive.
Irving with it. 9 points in the game so far. Pass to Durant. Back to Irving. Good for another field goal. Number 5 in the night. 5 for 10 shooting.
How about the great body control by Kyrie Irving? One of the best small men in the league at converting through contact.
Conley against Irving. Conley into the lane. That's in for his 8th bucket tonight. The Hawk 8 for 11 shooting so far.
Well, this guy has been efficient and effective all night. That IQ has been on display.
Pass to Curry. It's up a 3. And the Nets another 3.
Now, this is Curry's specialty. The catch and shoot, yes, sir. That's in his bag. Go ahead, Seth.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
That's his first.
It's going to be on Kyrie Irving.
First team foul.
The Jazz have been solid at the line so far. 4 for 4.
Mike Conley taking 2 shots.
That free throw missing.
Mike Conley, probably one of the most respected players in the league, and I don't see this guy stopping anytime soon. He brings great effort every single night, plays with a team-minded selflessness, is a big shot maker. This guy has had such a solid, probably underrated career.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Simmons against Clarkson, and taken away by Brown. Simmons dishes to Mills. Pass to Irving. Gay with the block.
Well, you got to respect those long arms of Gay. I mean, superb at swatting shots away with those big hands.
Conley kicks to Clarkson. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
That's his second personal foul. Second team foul.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Utah.
The mid-range that you've seen from them about as good as it gets. And there has not been a drop-off in the second half.
Well, you've also got to love how hard they've attacked the basket. All that penetration getting them lots of easy buckets.
Free throw good. Clarkson.
The one thing with Clarkson, sometimes he can get a little out of control, and he does a tremendous job creating offense and putting himself in a position to attack.
Alexander Walker, he's checked in for Mike Conley. Blake Griffin, he's checked in for Brooklyn. Harris comes in for Simmons. And both free throws good for Clarkson. And so it's Irving. He brings it up for the Brooklyn Nets. It's a 13-point game.
Obviously more of a shooter than a dunker, but Harris showing some verticality to his game.
The drive by Clarkson. 8 for 11 now as that one does not find the mark. And here is Irving. That drops. And it comes off an assist from Griffin.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
Well, the best players, to me, deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
And the Jazz call time here. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
Moves back up. And the shot is good. The Utah lead has been cut to just 7 on the basket from Mills.
They are just killing them on the interior.
It's good. Clarkson's got 20 points.
What a great shooting performance. His percentage is outstanding.
Irving surveying the floor. Here's Griffin. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And just the sheer power of Griffin. One of the best finishers in the league after contact.
Clarkson passes to Alexander Walker. Feeds to Gay and finished off by Gay.
You can't fall asleep on Gay, even for a second. When you do, he's as high there for the alley-oop.
Now, here is Irving. He's got 13. to the middle. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Pascal.
That almost looked like bad communication. You hate to see that kind of mistake.
Whiteside's checked in for the Jazz. And the Nets making a change here as well. Claxton's checked in. Just 5 on the clock. And he gets it to go. Brown's got 6 points.
Boy, that's all by design now. Get the shot as soon as possible on that inbound pass.
Here's Clarkson. He's got 20. To the paint. Looking for Pascal. He gets it there. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. Outside Griffin. To the wing right side. Irving up top. He's covered by Whiteside. Harris against Gay. Harris's shot is off. Utah leading by 9. The pass to Whiteside. Back to Pascal. The Jazz working the ball around now. Kicks it out to Gay. Pascal inside. It's blocked. The second effort. With that miss, he is now 4 for 7 from the field. Irving finds Harris. Back to Irving. Basket is good. The assist from Harris. Irving's got 9 points now in just the second half. And the Jazz with possession here. The drive by Clarkson. Goes up high for the two-handed dunk.
Well, Jordan Clarkson's handle has improved, and that allows that kind of move to happen.
Nets trail by 9. Harris passes to Griffin. There's 57 seconds left in the third.
And for a player with Blake Griffin's physical makeup, it was a big adjustment when he had to deal with injury issues. He's really had to reshape his body and his game.
For Brooklyn, they had gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line.
And when you got a team percentage of about 81%, you're going to be one of the elites in this league.
The first free throw is good.
And there are only a handful of players who can create excitement just by being on the floor. And Griffin is one of them.
Mitchell, he's checked in for Utah. The drive by Clarkson. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Nets trail by 9. Outside Griffin. 40 seconds left in the third quarter, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
And that's just too easy. When Griffin gets to that area of the floor, expect him to finish. And how about the footwork? Check out those moves in the post and then the sweet finish to go along with it.
Excellent work around the basket. You're right, G.A. Irving against Mitchell. Irving can't hit. And here's Clarkson. He brings it up for Utah. They have a 9-point lead. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Now Mitchell. He's got 25. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. And on the way from Irving for 3. Buries it from three-point range. Irving's got 2 now from beyond the arc in the third for the Nets. And so it's the Utah Jazz with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. A lot of good shots. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish
play right here. Set up his teammate. And how about the setup this was?
How about the secondary playmaking you are getting? Great to have that from the shooting guard spot.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. On the court for the Nets, getting the fourth quarter going. They've got Drummond. Harris is out there with Kyrie Irving. Then there's Bruce Brown. And it's Claxton in at the four-man position. Irving against Mitchell. Takes it inside, and then Mitchell at the dunk.
This is where Donovan Mitchell is nearly impossible to stop. With that aggressive defense, he still finds a way to score it.
Nets trail by 8. Brown outside. On the wing, Harris. Here's Claxton. And a good offensive board. And he gets the bucket.
Yeah, nothing too fancy. Just getting the job done when they need to. Make every possession count.
And dishes to Whiteside. And the basket is good. And the Jazz lead by 8.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
Irving against Mitchell. The kick out to Brown. Outside Irving. Basket is good. The assist from Harris. Harris has got 3 assists in the game. Utah calls timeout.
And they've been very loose with the ball here. They haven't been as patient, forcing things a bit, which has led to turnovers. They need to just slow down and relax.
A different look for Utah. Rudy Gobert, he's checked in for Whiteside. Bogdanovich comes in for Eric Paschall. And it's Mike Conley in for Jordan Clarkson. Then for the Nets, KD's checked in for Brown. And Curry subbed in for Joe Harris. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
During that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what Quinn Snyder said to his team. He said, this is where mistakes can kill us. This is where mistakes can turn this thing completely around. Protect the basketball and make the simple play. In other words, guys, no hero ball right now.
Thank you, David. Kicks it out to Gay. Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth. Lobbed up there for Bogdanovich. Up high to stop the alley-oop.
Well, Mike Conley specializes in reading the floor. This guy is an expert in pick and roll.
Nets trail by 8. Outside Irving. Durant feeling it out a bit. Here's Claxton. Outside for Curry. Conley against Irving. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Going inside. Lays it up off the glass. Irving's got 16 here in the second half.
Man, he is just really in a flow right now. That field goal percentage has gone through the roof.
Conley against Irving. Conley into the lane. Mitchell in the corner. And it's out of bounds. The Nets will take it the other way.
That looks like a lack of focus. You've got to question what he was trying to accomplish there.
Ben Simmons, he's checked in for Brooklyn. Third minute of action now gone here in the fourth. And Simmons slams it in.
And this is how Simmons puts up points. He challenges you close at the rim more often than not, having the physical advantage.
And it's out of bounds. Utah able to retain possession here. Here's Mitchell. Inside. Looking for Bogdanovich, and he gets it there.
Bogdanovich feeling it right now. When he's in that zone, you just keep getting him the rock.
And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for the Nets. They trail by 6. Kicks to Simmons. Conley against Irving. And the foul called on Bojan Bogdanovich. That is his first foul of the game.
His first personal foul. First team foul.
Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. And that one's good, Irving.
Well, Irving has been in attack mode all night. This guy is comfortable from any spot on the floor.
Conley with it. Here he goes. Drops in the layup for two. Conley's got 19 points.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Well, when it's closing time, he's trying to lock the door. He's been going all night.
Drummond trying to get himself free. 2 points. That one goes.
Well, good luck trying to keep Kevin Durant from making this shot. He feels like he can get it off at any time.
Good try by Mitchell. Count it. Mitchell's got 4 this quarter.
Well, you love the activity out there. What a play. This guy is busy on the offensive end.
And here is Irving. Driving to the basket. And with that, the Jazz lead is cut down to just 4 points with a bucket from Durant.
Boy, KD just lethal on the drive to the rack, and he gets ahead of steam behind him. Forget about it.
Over to the wing. Conley kicks to Mitchell. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. That's on Ben Simmons.
And one thing you hear again and again about Mitchell, his leadership, especially for a young player, is striking.
Well, coaches and teammates all agree. He's a natural-born leader, comfortable using his voice, but at the same time, it's all about the team with Donovan.
And the Jazz making a change here. O'Neal's checked in. Pass to Durant. Back to Irving. No good from outside.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
And O'Neal gets it to go.
A nice move to create a gap there in the defense and get to the bucket.
Passes it to KD. And KD throws it down.
Kevin Durant makes that dunk look easy. He's so big, you can't do anything about it.
Mitchell passes to Bogdanovich.
Yeah, good job to take it right at them.
That's his second personal foul. Third team foul.
And that one misses.
Wow. What, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe.
Well, Bojan Bogdanovich may be one of the most underrated players in this league. This guy understands his role and plays it well.
Irving against Conley. Durant kicks to Irving. That's good, and it's KD with the assist. Irving's got 27. Jazz leading by 3. Outside Conley. Back to Mitchell. Irving against Conley. Oh, the lob to Gobert. Just 4 to shoot.
Well, the 7-footer Gobert, the alley-oop finish. My goodness, the Stifle Tower with the score.
Curry passes to Drummond. In the corner, Irving with it. It's tipped. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Lays it in off a pretty alley-oop.
Well, we know Simmons can do this. At 6'11", I don't know that anyone in the league has his vision.
The drive by Mitchell. Conley against Irving. Now, here's Mitchell. And he drives in, and he banks in the layup. Mitchell's got 14 points here in the second half.
Well, you love his effort level, right? Particularly when it's winning time. He is going for the finish.
Pass to KD. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Durant's got 8 here in the quarter.
And you know, he's really been one of the few bright spots for them, trying to will this team to victory.
Mitchell against Curry. Lobbed up there for Bogdanovich. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
That's just big-time playmaking ability from Donovan Mitchell. This guy working the defense to create a shot opportunity.
Here's Irving. Curry passes to Drummond. Back to Curry. Again, the Nets for two.
Well, as reliable as it gets from the mid-range. Seth Curry very good at finding those opportunities in those spaces.
And then Mitchell at the dunk.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
And it is a major disadvantage down the stretch if you can't guard. This may just come down to who has the ball last.
Down low, here's KD. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. And that's now 33 points for Kevin Durant.
Well, I'm telling you, this guy is doing everything he can to get them where they want. Wow, Donovan Mitchell simply fearless when his team is in need.
Irving against O'Neal. Shoots from the line, and another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Bobbed up there for Drummond.
And we're seeing some great ball movement out of this group, guys.
And it's Conley with the ball for the Utah Jazz. They led by as many as 18 points. Now Mitchell. Drives to the hoop. And it's Mitchell with the jam.
And he shows us all what the breakaway rim was invented for.
Can you believe he almost brought the whole thing down by hanging on that long? Irving against Conley. Here's KD. No good on that one. Gobert with the defensive effort. Jazz leading by 3. Mitchell with it. Driving the lane, and it's sent back by Drummond.
Not letting that one fly. Drummond using his height and wingspan to deny the shooter.
Irving up top, covered by Conley. Unloads from 13. Outside for Durant. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. And it's 37 points for Kevin Durant.
That's one of those clutch shots he's known for. When the pressure is high, he seems to be the most locked in.
Here's Conley. And here is Mitchell. And there's the drive. Shot clock at 5. There's O'Neal with the 3. And there's the call on Rudy Gobert. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Brooklyn's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. KD against O'Neal. They now take the lead. KD's got 39.
Kevin Durant absolutely fearless. If the game's in the balance, he will demand the basketball.
The pass to Gobert. It falls!
And that one sends the bench into a frenzy.
I'll tell you, these guys have worked so hard together. Everyone pulling in the same direction. Beautiful to watch.
And then Durant with the dunk.
Kevin Durant calmly steps into that shot with the game hanging in the balance. Love it.
There's 45 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Mitchell outside. Takes the 3. Here's Bogdanovich. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Simmons.
A split second late, but almost came up with a steal there.
Absolutely appreciate the effort, though. He really went after it. So close.
Conley, the pass to O'Neal. Over Durant.
Now, this guy's got some grit and some determination. Is Kevin Durant capable on the offensive end? Yes, but the defense as spectacular.
He had to foul on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
And so they choose to intentionally foul. He hits the first one, and that will put them up by 2. And so both free throws are good. It's a 3-point game.
Big-time free throws there. That could be the difference. It forces them now into a 3-point attempt.
And the Jazz call time here. They're trailing by 3. We've got 13 seconds left in the game. Guys, your thoughts?
And it's do or die time. They need a bucket here to stay alive.
And it's either got to be a three-pointer or a score quickly and take the foul.
Mitchell feeling it out a bit. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. They foul intentionally. That's what they have to do at this point. And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss.
Selected 9th overall in the 2012 draft. Drummond's carved out a nice NBA career for himself. Yeah, good job. Just staying alert there, snatching up that long rebound.
And so it's Brooklyn who scrapes by with the win. This win, such a tremendous emotional boost for him.
Really an accomplishment and crazy finish to take a road game like this and simply deflate.
All right, David, thank you. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and Dave.